Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
It's Wednesday night, and we all know what that means. Since Connor's out, take it away, Mark or Serene.
Hey, guys, welcome to All Elite Zone. All Elite Zone. We're here talking our live reaction for Wednesday night. Dynamite. Sorry for the late come in here. We want to welcome our new guest, Serene. She is a part of our All Elite Zone Canada podcast, so we're happy to have her here. I'll go ahead and let you give a little introduction, Serene.
Siren, like a police siren. It's mostly because I'm loud. It's okay.
Siren.
It's how I spell it. I've been using it since 2003 when I was a wee little child playing on the internet. So, but yeah, no, thank you for having me. I'm super excited. I actually usually just stream and content create full time, but I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I'm really excited to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. And so we already got into this thing. This show started out with Samoa Joe cutting a little promo about Hangman possibly being the devil. And
behind the devil's mask.
Behind the devil's mask. Sorry, Chris. I know how you feel about that. But anyway, we're going to get started on the first match of the night with Hangman and Roddy Strong. Roddy came out and cut that promo off, and we got the brawl going. So we'll start from there, and let's get this show started.
Oh, boy. If I'm not mistaken, you're from Canada, Serene, if I'm right?
Yes, I'm from Saskatchewan, actually.
Huh?
Oh,
Connor, I got it.
Sorry.
And it was Siren, right? It was Siren, you said, right?
Yes, no worries. Siren. It's okay. I've heard everything. Siren, Syrian, Serene.
It sounds like Serene, but never mind.
No worries. Siren.
Anyway.
So Saskatchewan, is there a wrestler from there? That sounds like somebody. I feel like there's been a wrestler from there.
In Saskatchewan, I have absolutely no idea off the top of my head. I am a complete burnout. I'm sure there probably are. Canada is the land of wrestling.
It is. Sure. It is.
Well, which close city are you in from the AEW shows?
I've been to the shows in Saskatoon and Regina, and then I'm hoping to go to the Edmonton show that comes.
Nice.
Yeah, so technically you never met Bret Hart or anything else, did you?
Bret Hart was my all-time favorite wrestler growing up. But no, I never got to meet him. When I was very little, like 4, maybe 3, 4, we went to a house show, and Chris Benoit kept landing in my dad's lap. And so my dad was like, tag me in. And so like I got really close to that, but that was about it.
Nice.
Well, you know. When was, well, I don't know if I should ask, but when was this though? I mean, was it before the tragic event?
Oh, it was definitely before. I was wee little. I was only born in 1990.
So it had to have been before, because otherwise
it was definitely before.
Well, I don't want to explain more about that tragic event.
I agree. It's very sad. Although I do hear his son is hoping to wrestle under Chris Benoit Jr., which would be really freaking sweet.
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, that, Roddy's known for the back breaking, so.
You mean the wheelchair?
Well, he got rid of it.
Finally.
Oh!
Which was a long time. Yeah, he needed. Yeah, exactly. He said finally.
The listed on the main event tonight is Jon Moxley versus Swerve Strickland. They're tied in the Golden League, if I'm right.
I believe so. Yes. My dog's name is Jon Moxley.
Are you serious? Really?
I'm serious. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. At least it's almost 2024, and we all know what that means.
Shake up time.
What?
Shake up time.
That. And also, rumor has it, well, according to the last rumors before he signed to AEW quietly, MJF was supposed to leave on the New Year's Day.
I'm curious. I really hope that they've just like all been in cahoots this whole time, but that's just Dreamland Sigh being all Dreamland Sigh. Like, look, man, my dad does sports teams. We trade people all the time. That's how it works. Nobody needs to know. My little innocent heart is like, please.
Yeah, it was interesting too seeing MJF with. He was at that Iron Claw premiere, and he was with John Cena and Baron Corbin and Liv Morgan. That was pretty interesting. There was no AEW wrestlers there, but there was.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't think there was any other AEW wrestlers featured in the film.
Well,
yeah.
Well, MJF is lucky that way.
MJF is talented.
According to my view, he's no good wrestler. I'll tell you that. Green, I'm not a big MJF fan.
Oh, I'm a devil worshiper for sure.
Well, to you and to Mark as well.
Yeah.
And Connor, since he knows him a lot, heard of him a lot well. But I don't like him though. I mean, all he does is just cosplaying as a professional wrestler. He can't wrestle, or he can, but he can't have one finishing move on him and leave it.
That's very true. You're not wrong. He has switched it up a bit, but I mean, he's still young. He's got time to develop. How old is he? What, 26, 27?
Yeah, he's like 26, 27. So
He young. He got lots of time.
Hey, I'm young too, and I'm only 6 months after MJF.
Oh, I'm old.
So do you have a finisher, Chris? Or
you ever heard of the Brain Buster?
Is that what your finisher would be?
No, well, I'm calling it the Down Buster because that's my last name.
Heck yeah, man.
Downs Buster.
Downs Buster.
Instead of Brain Buster, I use a suplex and take him down.
Heck yeah.
Hey, I mean, yeah, you could go with any kind of buster. Ghost Buster, Down Buster, Downs Buster. Yeah, those all work.
Yeah. It's like a brain, yeah, you know. I've been calling that, though, for a few years now. And I know we're live, but I'll say it anyway. I even do it on body pillows, too.
Oh, man, I have this, like, gigantic llama. Like a big old stuffed llama. And I can tell you that thing has been through some moves. That sounded really appropriate.
Sounds like that llama's been through the ringer.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds familiar. It sounds like a giraffe, like Roderick Strong's cronies does.
Kind of, except mine is big and rainbow. And like
they got a small giraffe, or what do they call him or her, or whatever that giraffe name is?
Them.
Did they give it a name? I didn't even know
they did. They gave it a name. I can't remember it either.
I have no idea.
And look, and even though he's not on the podcast, even though he's, I don't know, but someone very familiar is over there tonight in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, really?
He's in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could give him his name, but I don't know if I should say it or not.
Probably not. But we know who he is, and
all I can say is he's a former AZ host. Anyway.
I think I'm like a little bit behind you guys, but I'm digging this. I'm sorry.
I'm a little behind too, about 10 seconds, maybe 15.
Me too. Okay, so you and I are probably on like par then. Mark's ahead. You're in the future, man.
You see, and normally Connor's usually the one that's always ahead. Connor is usually ahead of me, and we both use YouTube TV, but somehow he's always ahead of me either way, even though we're using the same
live TV in my view. Sorry.
Yeah. And for some reason Connor's always ahead. I don't know. Maybe he has better internet. Maybe that's what it is.
Connor's trying to help me out watch this like all day. I really appreciate Connor. Connor is the coolest.
Oh yeah.
Right.
None of this would be possible without Connor.
I agree.
Speaking of Connor, how you guys like the avatar I put right in the middle of my picture? Does it look familiar?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's perfect for the All Elite podcast. Um,
It's the
one,
American Nightmare logo, but instead of America, I put blue to represent my disability.
Heck yeah, there you go.
In case you don't know me, should I say Siren or Serene or what?
Siren.
Siren.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to be sure.
No worries.
I have ASD, which is autism spectrum disorder.
I actually, in my community, we have quite a few people who are on the spectrum. It's really like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. My community is for a whole bunch of interesting people, so I'm down for that. I think that's awesome. I think it has its superpower. It's maybe another hot take, but there are superpowers that come along with that kind of stuff.
You got that right.
Thank you. There totally is. You guys think about
You should be known as the Autism Elite supporter in Canada.
what?
You should be the Autism Elite supporter in Canada.
I'd be all about that, man. I would be all
That's
about that.
That's why I got my AEW now, Autism Elite. If you can see down here next to my name.
I see that. I didn't know what to put there. I was gonna put like nub or like noob, but I was like, I won't.
well, we usually just put our Twitter handles and stuff like that, or
Oh, I have
or you
Instagram.
put you put your IG or your Twitch. If you got Twitch, put whatever you go live on, expose that and get more followers that way.
I'm definitely all about it. I want us to build together because I think it'll be good. I want to help bring my community over here a little bit more too.
Nice. Hey, so you already did the All Elite Zone Canada show before?
Yeah, just once. It's filmed and it'll be put up on Saturday.
Nice. How'd you like it?
I loved it. It was so fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great chemistry with everybody. Everybody seems really cool to get along with. It was Matt and Connor, and that was super cool.
Did you watch? Well, I know you're in Canada, but did you watch AEW Collision? I think about a couple of months ago when they were in Memphis.
Oh yeah, I watch religiously. I watch every week, every episode.
Well, me and Connor were there in Collision on October 21st, and we were in the front row next to the stage.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm jealous.
I know.
That's freaking awesome.
Well, at least I got to meet Daddy Ass again and the Acclaim for the first time.
I would love to meet the Acclaimed. I love them. I got my scissors out. Oh, that's a rope break.
Just in case you don't know, Siren. I introduced Billy Gunn twice.
I'm super jealous. I've never met Daddy Ass, and I would love to meet Daddy Ass.
Well, this was the first time was before AEW. The second time was about a couple of months before AEW began.
Well, that's cool. This is before Daddy Ass. This is back Billy Gunn. Or
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, me and Billy. Well, I don't know if I should say we're close or not, even though we're not that close.
I'm gonna say I'm impressed with that Hangman.
I met the guy like 3 times in person, and one time behind the barricade at a AEW Collision.
That's cool. I'm so jello. I would love to meet more wrestlers. I met Ultimo Dragon recently.
Oh, Ultimo Drago. He's the guy with the Super 8 belt, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a good match. That was a pretty good match. I'm not mad at that.
So, well, I know you didn't. Well, I know you
Oh,
didn't.
that's solid.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I want to see.
Mojo's probably going to come out next and try to beat up Hangman.
I want to see where this goes.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a solid match. I never had a problem. I'm just gonna tell you right now, my hot take on Hangman earlier was not because of his wrestling.
Oh yeah, so we did have a hot take, or you did have a hot take on that before the show aired, guys. I don't know if you want to explain that again, or do we just keep that in house?
I mean, I'm not ashamed of it, but it wasn't because of his wrestling. As you can see, he's not a bad wrestler. He's a phenomenal wrestler.
Then
His
we'll keep it at
technical
that.
is great. So,
As long as you like his wrestling, I think that's good.
I do. He's getting better at everything else.
Well,
so now here we go. Okay. Oh, but that's on Saturday. The Blues on Saturday. Gold is tonight.
That fan's gonna have a sign tore up in a second.
That'd be pretty heely.
So we only have one match out of the Continental Classic tonight that's going to be pretty worthless in a sense that, it's not going to matter points-wise because they're both eliminated. But we got Jay White and Mark Briscoe fighting. And
it's a must-win situation for Mark Briscoe, if I'm correct.
No, they're both
out.
They're both out.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. My bad.
That's unfortunate. I did not see that coming.
I know. I would have wished they would have, at least Mark Briscoe got a win at some point.
Like a win. Come on now.
Or they should have scheduled them like earlier, right? Like earlier in the tournament, so that way he could have got a win when it seemed like he might have been fighting for something like later against, Mox or something. Instead, now he's like fighting this match, and they're both technically eliminated. And yeah, that's not
after 3 loses.
Mm-hmm. Now it's just kind of.
Let me phrase that: 3 straight losses.
3 straight.
And let's not all. So, Siren, I mean, you were born in 1990. That's when WrestleMania 6, or I don't know, was it after? Well, they were in Toronto, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you witness? Well, I don't know if you weren't a part of it at that time, but did you witness WrestleMania 18? No, wait. Yeah, 18.
What? Oh gosh.
The one in Toronto at the Sky Dome.
Pardon?
Toronto at the Sky Dome. The second time they were there. WrestleMania.
You'd have to give me a year, my guy, because I stopped watching. 2002.
March.
I probably would have watched it, yeah. But I tell you right now, I stopped watching WWE in probably 2008.
Right before the PG era started.
Yeah, and I didn't 2008, 2009, and then I didn't get back into wrestling until AEW came about, and it rekindled my love.
Same, yeah, that's the way it happened with me too. Yeah, I left WWE a little bit before that, but
I still watch WWE, but not the new version, not like the PG era. I watch like the classics.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into WWE just because I do see in the future talent traveling back and forth between the companies, and I really do want to start to learn the people more and their stories more in WWE, and get ready for that. For when my people from AEW do eventually transfer over and vice versa, I want to know what's going on. So I am trying to actively get back into WWE, but it's so freaking hard.
Yeah, it's hard to watch those shows. Like, yeah, every time you try to, for me, every time I try to watch, it's just I get so bored like really easily because they're just talking all the time. I remember one time I was watching one of the shows, and like the first 30 minutes they were promoing, and there was like 3 commercials and like 2 promos. By the time the first match came on, it was like 45 minutes in. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of. Did you guys see what happened last Dynamite on the main event where, the Prodigy's mother?
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, she screwed us all, or at least she screwed with Christian. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Ooh. I mean, no offense to you, Cyrene, since Christian is from Canada.
He's shifty as frick. Oh.
Bless you again.
Thank you. I'm allergic to dogs, and I have dogs. Or dog.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Why
Hey.
do you have dogs? Never mind. None of my business.
They're so fluffy and cute.
You have a dog or dogs?
I have a dog and 2 cats, who
Okay.
I'm also allergic to.
What kind of dog you got?
French bulldog.
Oh, nice. I got 2 dachshunds.
I love dogs.
You know what else though? This is probably Andrade. This is Andrade's first AEW Dynamite appearance since he made his comeback.
This is a fact. Yeah, it's true.
I'm super excited.
Has Brody King made his AEW Dynamite return yet, or has he been on there when Collision started?
Actually, yeah, I think him too. I think this is both their first time.
First time back.
Yeah, first time back.
Yeah.
What do you guys feel about CJ Perry's run so far? Like, that's storyline.
I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I'm a little confused.
Oh man, that's a lot.
I miss old Miro.
I don't know why it ain't black and white, but this is ridiculous.
For me, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why Andrade would feel that he needed her, but
I definitely don't think Andrade would need her. Like, I personally loved Andrade. He's put on so many great matches, great spots. He was away for a little bit, but I don't think he needs a manager to bring his pop back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why. I mean, Andrade is a married man to Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, but wrestling is wrestling. Story is story.
Storylines and all that. Plus, stay behind the camera. I'll give you. On camera, I'll give you that.
Remember, we've always had women managers. You know, back to Miss Elizabeth went and was with Hulk Hogan at one point. Deborah was with The Rock at one point. You know, when she was with Stone Cold. So, so you've always had those kind of a storyline, but it doesn't have nothing to do with that.
Rhea Ripley and Buddy Matthews.
There you go. That's another one.
But wait a minute. Is Rhea and Buddy married officially yet?
I don't know if they're married, but I'm technically married and I have a partner, so.
Yeah, so you could be what do they call it?
Polycule. Polyamorous.
Yeah, or there's a thing in I don't know if it's everywhere in the United States, but I know here in Texas you could be they call I forgot what the marriage is called. But you don't have to be together as long as you've been like living together for so many years.
Common law.
Common law. There you go. Yeah, you can common law.
Black and Zelina Vega, they're married.
Oh yeah, Zelina Vega is top drawer.
And Zelina Vega is managing a tag team, I think. The LWO.
Right.
That'd be a nice sandwich.
Please excuse the.
Oh boy, I like watching big men throw each other around.
The fact that I like the way Andrade held on after that slam and didn't just like let go of the chokehold. I really want Andrade to win this match right here.
Me too. And you know what? I'm a huge Brody King fan. But
yeah, I
miss Andrade.
Yeah.
I miss Andrade winning being on Dynamite, so I'm just gonna have to go with him on this one.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
I think Brody's been like too dominant so far. I think he needs to take an L. I know he doesn't take many L's, especially solo matches. I think he's only lost like once or twice solo.
What's the deal with the cast on his arm? Is that a cast or?
It is cast. He punched the wall or punched a screen or something during that altercation with CM Punk. I thought he got real mad and punched something, hurt his hand.
Yeah, and that's an
inanimate object.
And that's almost a weapon though too. If it's real, I mean, I know it's not a cast, but that thing is like heavily taped.
It totally is. Yeah, it's classified as a weapon. He used it in the last match that he had for the Continental Classic.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And they even brought that up.
He hit him with that cast. He did it again.
Yeah. Here's another thing though. There's Owen Hart. He used a cast. Matt Hardy. He used a cast a little bit.
I mean, you got to perform still, and if you have it, you have it, right? They can't,
Yeah, because technically, if you're medically cleared, as long as you're wrapped, yeah, you can perform. So,
Ooh, that looked nice.
We haven't seen Darby Allin in a while either. I guess he's getting prepared for because he needs. Well, he does have that fractured wrist.
That was a hard bump to watch.
also his shoulder is messed up too. So yeah, he needs a.
I thought he was taking some time off in a bit to like climb a mountain.
Well, he's been doing that circuit thing, that MTV circuit thing, and he's been doing like all kinds of flips. Yeah, and he already had injured his shoulder, and then he did one of those flips on one of these little like kid school freaking tricycles and landed on his shoulder again.
Sounds like Darby.
And it's like, I know Tony's like letting him like do what he wants, but at some point you got to be like, all right, you need to calm down.
Yeah, like I need you to be like at work sometime.
Exactly. Like every once in a while, can you just like please come like at least a little bit healthy?
Yeah, like people want to watch you wrestle, my guy. Like,
yeah, we want you to
oh
do
my
all
God,
your.
pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up.
Here's another thing about this day off. Have you heard that Triple H is giving everyone the day off starting next week?
Which day?
What are you talking about for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I believe everybody should get the day off for Christmas. I mean, whether you celebrate or not, everybody else gets the day off. Why can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I think that's BS.
Yeah. Anyway, who the hell would want to go watch wrestling on Christmas? Like, oh yeah, let me go away from my family to go watch these wrestlers wrestle in a non-televised thing in a house show. Like, no, it's not even worth it.
Or they do a what do they call it? Live TV, and then like they do it live and then they show it the next tape delay. That's it.
I mean, like I think a lot of people would go. There are people like it depends on where you put it. Where the showing was. I think a lot of people would go. I'd go. I have nothing to do on Christmas.
Well, see, and I wanted to go to the show in San Antonio for they're gonna have Collision on the 23rd of December. That's 2 days before Christmas. But I wanted to take my nephew. But I live in Corpus Christi, which is a little bit south of. It's like 2 hours, maybe hour 45 minutes south of San Antonio, and I wanted to take my nephew, who loves AEW.
Yeah.
But they're coming to Corpus Saturday.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah, I can't go if I'm not gonna go and not take my nephew. Like, hell no. And then it's like gonna be our Christmas weekend, and I rarely get to see him. So, yeah. Well, I'd rather just be able to watch it with him here than go watch it live in San Antonio. So, yeah.
No, I totally get that.
What do you mean?
Thank you for showing that again. That's like a big sideways hug.
Like a big sideways cannonball.
Right? Great. I liked it. Big bad fly.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of guys, right, that can like match up with Brody size wise, but Andrade's one of them.
Oh yeah.
Even though he's not as big, but I mean, he can still match up size wise. So it's not he could still put some power into some of his punches and make Brody feel them.
It was really fun watching Claudio spin him.
Oh my God, that was crazy! Like,
that was awesome.
It was so funny. I was like, he can't get him. He can't. He's not gonna be able to do it. And then he got it. Well, the first time he did it.
Yeah.
He tried the first time, and I was like, he can't get him. And then when he got him the second time, I was like, yes. I was like, hell yes.
Good.
I was like, I love to see that big man fly around like that.
Right. Oh, that looks painful.
Yeah, I don't like to be around in circles. I would have vomited so many times if I ever went in that thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not a centrifugal force kind of person. I don't mind roller coasters so much, but not like anything that has a loop-de-loop. Too many of them. I'm like,
yeah, like boats. Like I can't be on boats. Like like that, like I cannot do that. I vomited one time so bad on a boat like that years ago. Never
You're
done it.
like,
Never
never
been on.
again.
And I've been and I live next to the water. That's the thing, is that I live next to the water, so I'm like, yeah, I can't do boats.
I have to show that crossbody again.
So you were seasick, Mark.
Well, you see, but I've been on boats, but they just got to be like really big boats, because I've been on
Yeah,
a
because
big
they're less
boat.
choppy.
Yeah, they're less choppy. Yeah.
So you can't be like on a fishing boat.
Or like medium, because that boat was it was a gambling boat, but it was pretty big, but it wasn't big enough. And I guess the waters were like real choppy at the time. That yeah, I couldn't.
Speaking of choppy.
Way to lean into that one. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that was ridiculous. That back and forth.
Yeah, don't remind me about choppy and all that.
It's just, there's something about a good back and forth with those chops. It's just like, it reminds everybody in the building, like, hey man, this hurts. Like, listen to that.
No, and then after the match, when you see them all bloodied and sliced up on their chest, it's just like, God, you know that was brutal, and you know they're gonna feel that afterwards.
Kingston versus Minoru Suzuki. Minoru's
yeah.
chest after, it looked like hamburger. It was just like, oh.
Or
And
hamburger, or raw hamburger meat.
It did.
And then,
it was,
and Jericho too. I think, was it Jericho and Suzuki when Jericho like actually got his chest like cut open and he was like and he was bleeding from his chest. I never seen that before. That was crazy.
I've seen that, but not up here. Oof. Honestly, when you're fighting a man of that size, would you not go for the legs? Like,
I mean, you have to,
right? Like, chop him down to size, man. Nice kid.
Andrade's going good.
That man makes me feel things.
Not
I don't know
long.
I don't know what kind of thing those are, but I'll tell you something. My sister, she doesn't really watch wrestling.
She'll watch his matches.
But she likes Andrade. She's like,
oh yeah,
oh man. She's like, she's like, oh my God. She's like, she's really good. In front of my brother-in-law, in front of her husband. She's like, oh man, he's really good looking. I'm like, hey, your husband's right there. Like,
he really is. He really is. I think people should be allowed to appreciate the beauty of things. You can go outside and appreciate the beauty of flowers. What's wrong with appreciating the beauty of other people?
Who's bleeding? The referee's got the gloves on. I don't know who's bleeding.
Well, Andrade's cut up pretty bad on his chest, but
just like moving this
ain't that bad. It ain't that bad, is it?
No, I don't think so. I think maybe Brody has a little slice somewhere.
I'm peeking. Here's me trying to look around. I can see around the camera.
And you can't even tell with Brody. All his tattoos cover up everything.
Yeah. Buddy Matthews needs some tattoos. He looks like the odd man out.
Exactly right. That's like the man. I wonder. And then how does that feel too? Like, you know, if you were with Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley is like tatted out of her mind too. Like damn. Like.
Ooh. Sorry, Andrade.
Dang.
Because I felt like that. I remember when I was with, one of my ex-girlfriends that I was like, man, she was like pretty tatted up, and I'm really attracted to that. And I was like, I gotta start getting more tatted up. I was like, I gotta get more tats.
Like, I just don't know how you walk out there with those guys and you're like naked skin and they're all like kissing. It makes him look a lot paler too. So it's like they're all tan and tattooed, and he comes out and he just looks like this beacon. Whoa. That cannonball always just looks so good. It's just a simple move, but it always looks good. It's like, you're such a big guy.
And the one thing too is like the bunt stops, the thing that Toni Storm and that butt slam that she does.
Oh, the hip attack.
The hip attack. That thing looks more painful than the whole.
That's because the weight is more like distributed with the like cannonball like that. With the hip attack, you're just getting like butt in the face, but it like like, ow. No,
yeah,
totally. I mean, I would take one from Tony Storm. I would take 3 in a row from Tony Storm. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look like it would feel that great.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I see it, I'm like, damn. I'm like, how they do not go in concussion protocol after that? Like,
Right.
you just see their head snap back, and it's like, damn.
It's a solid sell too sometimes. But like Sky can sell like a son of a gun. Surprisingly, actually. Last match.
Yeah, and then Sky Boo, she pulled it off too. That match.
She did. I don't think it was as clean as Tony's, but it was still pretty good. It was pretty good. But I mean, like she's got the butt for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Them cheekers.
Yeah, you got to use that stuff to your advantage, right? I mean, Trinity did it too. Trinity would. I mean, she wouldn't do that move exactly, but
no,
you know, she had that that jump butt thing. I forgot what they called it.
It eludes me. I always get nervous when they start climbing stuff. I'm like, that's real high, bro.
and then big guys too. That makes it even worse.
Right? The whole bigger they are, harder they fall. That's legit. Like.
Oh yeah, you see, and they. I mean.
Yeah. That's blatant.
I never seen that before. DDT off of that turnbuckle that is in the back.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, at least I know why that happened.
I don't want to say anything.
Here we go. Can it happen? Will it happen? He got it.
You got it.
Finally,
I didn't want
somebody to feed Brody.
I didn't want. See, I didn't say nothing. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Thank you. Oh, yay. That's wonderful. Not that, like I said, not that I don't love Brody. I just feel like Andrade could have used the push since he got back, and it's good. He's good. He's great. Ooh.
Oh, now Andrade's the first one at 9 on the Blue League. Nice.
That's good. You're doing so good. He's right here that he got cut too.
I really want to see what that belt looks like.
I know. Every time they like pan past and it's got the little velvet bag on it, I'm like,
I want to see what it looks like. I want to see and it looks like it's bigger than both belts.
Right. Let me take a peek. Just a little peek.
The Von Erichs, my guys.
This kind of shocked me.
Hey, I got a match on Rampage this week, and I need 2 partners. How about you guys tag up with me on Rampage? You know?
Hey, you're betraying us. Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah, in front of us.
No, we're in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So what do you guys say?
Yeah, man, we're glad to have you back.
Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Okay.
There you go. Get it.
Nice. Von Erichs.
even I think it's Kevin Von Erich, right?
Yeah, he's the only surviving brother.
That's amazing. I love Danhausen. I am such a Danhausen mark.
Or in his words, I curse you.
Right? I wish that he had more more in-ring time. I know that he was injured for a little bit. I'm glad to have him back. But even before that, I don't feel like he got as much in-ring as he should have.
There's your there's Kenny Omega. That's your your fellow Canadian side.
Yeah.
Along with Chris Jericho coming up soon.
I'm stoked.
In case you haven't noticed, Irene, I met Chris Jericho twice.
Oh, that's freaking cool. Heck yes.
I think I got a picture with him twice.
That is awesome.
But it was during a Fozzy concert, you know.
That's even cooler, in my opinion.
I already went to 3 Fozzy concerts. I even went to the third one just last month.
I want to go on a Jared cruise one day.
That's you're gonna need a passport for that.
Oh, I definitely have a passport. I've been to Mexico. I've been to the States a couple of times.
I mean, well, passport to the United States.
Yes, sir. I definitely. Well, I probably need to get mine renewed soon. I know I need to get my ID renewed.
Yeah, that Jericho cruise though, at the beginning when they used to have AEW Dynamite shows on that, was like
That's
the coolest
cool.
thing. That was like one of the coolest things I ever seen when they were doing Dynamite shows on there.
See, I would I would really love to go. I mean, just to be able to like walk around and have the opportunity to see people just being them, being around. Like that would be cool.
Yeah, like I remember watching on one of the cruises when Danhausen went, and Danhausen was like doing his YouTube, his blog.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool, seeing like all the things that he was doing and like interacting with people and taking pictures, and then doing a match with Jericho, and then Jericho coming out, as Danhausen. I thought that was cool.
I loved it. Jericho Hausen.
And it was like, man, and it wasn't. I remember like looking up tickets too, because I was like, man, I wonder how much that costs, and it was like, it wasn't that expensive, but it's
not that bad.
But it's getting to the other part is getting to the place where they're leaving from, because I think they were like leaving from Miami, so it was like, oh man, you got to fly to Miami, then get the boat, then when you come back, then you got to fly back home. That's the hard part.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, the cruise part, like it was like, oh man, like those tickets are not like expensive at all to be like on the Jericho cruise.
No, and like they're all like with everything that it comes with. I mean, it's not bad, right? But yeah, no, I definitely want to do that sometime. I think that'd be really cool. It'd be a fun little trip.
Yeah, because then you probably even get like you said, a Fozzy concert probably in there, a little mini one.
That would be cool. Yeah. I would think that. Oh, it's been like a hot minute since I've been to live music. I'm crazy.
So seeing the Von Erichs on there, man, that's crazy.
I'm excited to see them in the ring.
I know the movie. They were having like a special like release night tonight. I wanted to go, but my friend was like, dude, I want to go too, but it's like, I gotta work tonight. And I'm like, I was like, all right. I was like, then we'll go when it comes out, because I think it'll come out to the 21st or 22nd, I think. But I really want to see that movie. My mom grew up loving the Von Erichs. Like, she was like the one who like got me into like wrestling. Well, my dad did too, but my mom used to show me like old stuff of the Von Erichs, because she didn't like wrestling. My dad loved wrestling back in the day.
She got him or he got her into it?
He showed her on TV and she was like, I don't like it. And then they came to my hometown, the Von Erichs, and my dad took her, and then my mom fell in love with the Von Erichs, and she fell in love with wrestling. And
that's wonderful.
And my mom's loved wrestling ever since then.
See, that's awesome. Hi, Connor.
All right, can you guys hear and see me good?
Yep, you can.
All right. Is the stream working? Sorry.
Yeah, we're live.
I have everything figured out here on my end. We are good.
So are you using the stream that I created, or?
No, I'm using the other one. I tried to be like, hey, I got the thingy.
Well, let me go back and fix some of this stuff. I went through all of the... I'll be right back. I'll go to my original.
And we'll be right back.
Connor will be right back.
Unless they're going to come in sneakily like they did last time.
They're not. Not sneakily, at least.
All right, here we go. Sorry for being late. Technical difficulties on my end.
My bad.
We've been holding down the fort, Connor.
Yeah.
So what's all happened? I seen the start of the show with Hangman and Joe. So who's won all the matches so far?
Hangman won against Roderick. And we had
And Andrade.
oh yeah, and then Andrade beat Brody King.
Got it one. Good.
So Andrade. So now Andrade's leading the blue with 9 points.
Man, I'll go into that match. I'll go back and watch it. Get a lot of comments. That's Tenzo. Thanks for watching.
Oh man, I didn't even go and look at the comments.
It does. Hi, King.
Jason,
Jason
thanks
Miller from our friend from Australia, Ron Duffy. Hey.
Rodney, thanks for watching. I remember you watching, but I cannot pronounce your name.
Huang.
But,
It's Huang Noon. Huang Noon, I think. That's how you say it.
thanks. Who's the person on the left that has the logo symbol of the American Light? That is Chris. His camera is currently broken, but he's using the American Nightmare logo that he had made. Yeah, it is Cody Rhodes inspired. And I'm right here. Now I'm here.
That's my fault. I should have looked at the comment. I wasn't even looking at the comments because I'm on a freaking iPhone. I'm like, if I might press something and like log me out.
This match should have happened last week in Montreal. But I feel like they're going to a pay-per-view.
When it comes to beatdowns, I'm pretty much the king of receiving them. I'm only able to beat down everyone.
We haven't seen Ricky Starks and Dynamite in a long time.
That's fine.
Well, that's the same thing about Andrade and Brody King. We hadn't seen them. That Chris brought up that we hadn't seen them and.
We're thinking that maybe it wouldn't be Jets, as in the Golden Jets. The Golden Jets, not the Winnipeg Jets. The Golden Jets can maybe take
thank
those
you.
two titles off your
Wow.
wrists and place them firmly around
We
the
lost
What
match.
do you say to that?
Yeah, I didn't start off the show, but we are joined by Siren. She's the newest member of the All Elite Zone. She was on last night for our pre-recording of AEZ Canada, which will air Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. But tonight is her first actual on-air where all you guys can see her. She's our first woman ever on the AEZ Canada and our fourth woman ever on the All Elite Zone. It's great to have you on. Looks like you've got a lot of your audience already over here.
I'm hoping so.
Hopefully,
buddy.
hopefully it goes vice versa. We get some of our viewers over on your stuff.
We definitely had somebody come in today, actually. Reverse Flash came
Really?
in today. Yeah. I'm really excited. I don't know who they actually are, but that's their handle.
How about this? The absolute.
Oh, what did he say? I tweeted it
I
out.
can do better. I can do better.
The absolute assholes. What he said.
Ho!
How about the Rick and the
I thought they said the other word.
and the dog? Oh, I know. It's gonna be. It's gonna be Chris. I got it. How about we take his first name and his last name, ladies and gentlemen? AEW Tag Team Chat. Big Billy starts. Well, that one fell flat. Kind of did. Big Billy starts.
So you got one of those websites to work, Siren?
Yeah, it's a little behind, but I am totally digging it.
All right,
But
good.
yeah,
Give me the best stuff that you got. Hey, listen, man.
and then next week I'll have it all live on TN or TSN.
Yeah.
If I was going
Right.
to suck my fangs into somebody, I'd do it with someone with a lot more class than you. Because where I'm
We
standing,
haven't seen Kenny
all I see
Omega
is a
in
better
for
choice.
yeah, Kenny Omega live mic in a long time. It's like right now there are a lot of pipe bombs have been dropped.
Oh!
Let's give Enzo credit. At least he was
Real one cannot like it.
You don't even say anything. Like Jericho and Omega's just trashing them.
I think you guys
Oh,
have
yeah.
taken this slide a
They're
little bit
just
too far, in my
standing
opinion.
there and letting them take all the.
I want you to know something. You make up as many jokes as you want. You talk about the way I dress. You talk about Big Bill. What they freaking do? Chris Jericho. Oh, I got them all in the bag. No one cares anymore. I don't. He doesn't. Everyone in the back does it. I am sick and
Hey
tired.
Connor, is that you on the
Sure.
on the TV? Is it, I want to hear it, but just a little bit lower
We'll take you to
because I have my stuff on mute, so I'll listen to yours.
Can you hear now?
That's good.
Uh-oh.
I mean, they are from Winnipeg.
Oh, you from Winnipeg?
No, I'm not from Winnipeg, but I
Oh.
mean, technically my hubby's from Winnipeg.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
We have I actually don't think we have anyone from Winnipeg on here, or maybe we have. I don't know. Cody says hi, Siren. Or hey.
Hi.
Oh, it's official.
I hope that you guys are having a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us. This is so cool.
Yeah.
Let's see how Chris Jericho's elbow is by December 30th.
I'm excited for World's End.
I was actually going to go to World's End, but some things happened, and then I kind of waited too late to buy a plane flight, and then the prices kind of skyrocketed. But I'm going to try to go to Revolution.
Amazing.
But you know why those prices went up though, right, Connors? Because New Year's and stuff, and then in New York, I thought those prices were crazy.
Like they were very cheap at first, and then they skyrocketed like $2,000 round trip.
Yeah, because then people are like, "Oh wait, I forgot we're going to New York for freaking Christmas and New Year's."
Tony Storm. Hey, we got our Riho's back tonight. She's going against Ruby Soho.
I'm excited for that, actually. I like Riho.
I like Rio too. She's been one of my favorites.
Oh, Ruby's been taking a lot of losses lately.
Yeah, they always have her. Like she wins a few and then she loses a bunch, and then
Yeah. Although I do really enjoy her little romance storyline that's going on right now. I think it's adorable.
I bet they're actually dating in real life.
Really? That's dope.
I bet they are.
Oh, that'd be so cute. I love that.
A lot of people doesn't know that Darby and Jamie Hayter's together.
Really? I'm super jealous. I'm gonna drink my haterade all day.
I believe on one of your streams that they said that MJF and Darby Allin's are favorites.
They are. I mean, and Moxley, but I mean, he's my favorite because of his whole battle with sobriety. So.
Hey, Daria was with Gigi too, so let's not forget that. Like Darby could, Darby can get him. Darby can get him. So it's like, it's not. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me because, yeah, if he had somebody like Gigi Dolan, I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm jealous.
I mean, if he, never mind, I'm not gonna dirty joke.
But he fumbled the bag on that one. I'll tell you that. Hey, but Yuka, I think Yuka Sakazaki is gonna come. She should be coming back to the States pretty soon. She just had her last match in Oh, well, it's not New Japan, but and not Stardom. It's the other
Yeah,
Japanese wrestling one.
I know
She's
you're
had her
talking.
last match, and she had her last match, so she should be coming back soon. I can't wait to see her. I love her. She's awesome.
Ever since the pandemic and stuff, they haven't been full time. Like they would come and go, and then they'd stay for a little bit, and then they'd leave.
Yeah, because apparently, like every time they try to go back, they couldn't. Something would stop them. I don't know if it was. I know I couldn't have been visa issues, but I don't know if it was like I don't know COVID
I know,
issues or something. I don't know.
I know Riho was moving to the U.S. to be closer. Tony Time. Jacob Torrance. Yeah, tomorrow night is Talking Elite, our 2-year anniversary of the All Elite Zone. That'll be on Talking Elite tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Definitely on for that. Mr. Jacobs will be back for that. So he got snowed in, I think. He was in Colorado, and I believe he got snowed in. So.
I know what that's like.
Yeah, he's like Colorado. Like that's like nothing for Canada.
It can actually get, I don't know, like maybe not as cold, but I hear they can get a lot of snow because once it gets to like -50, it's actually too cold to snow.
Yeah, because I mean they're in the Rocky Mountains, but man, I mean Canada is Canada, right? You know, we actually get these people called we call them winter Canadians. They come down here during the winter. A bunch
We
of
call
people
them
come down.
snowbirds.
Yeah, we call them winter Canadians because they only come down here from like December till like March or April, and then they go back up to Canada. So they're only here for like 4 months, but we get a lot of Canadians down here.
I don't doubt that. I would not be in Canada when it was cold if I did not have to be. Oh gosh, that look that Tony Storm gives. Her face is just everything to me. I despised her when she came to AEW, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, do something else, do something. And then she started doing this, and I'm like, you're so ridiculous. Great.
It was so ridiculous that it was so cool, right? Like, I mean, or like pretty like funny as hell.
Oh
Like,
yeah. She took a page out of her hubby's book and was like, okay, so take this and then like dial it up to like 150 and go.
and I think that's one of the things too, right? I don't think that gets talked about enough. Is like Juice Robinson probably had something to do with that and say, maybe you do this, maybe you do this. Like you talk, like they collab and like talk about it, and then go to Tony and say, Tony, what do you think about this? You know?
She literally made work for herself. She made screen time for herself during other people's matches and Luther. So I really appreciate her new gimmick. And like this black and white thing that it does and her little lip snarls. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, and then Luther, yeah, without you know, he's not really doing much with Serpentico anymore. So
I don't even know why they still have them in AEW. All right, fun fact. Again, we do this every Wednesday. Serpentico has now moved up 2 wins from last. Somehow somebody has 16 wins and now up to 148 losses. So.
oh man, we gotta throw a party like once he gets to 200. We gotta throw a 200 losses party for Serpentico.
I mean, at some point.
That's so sad. But I mean, like, is he having fun? Is he doing what he wants to do?
He's getting paid. He's getting paid. He's getting paid. So I think that's all you want is to get paid. And you're on. Most of the time he's on live TV.
Well,
or if he's on, or he might be on Ring of Honor, right?
I don't know why I guess they're counting Ring of Honor matches in the AEW records. I don't know why they're doing that.
But somebody had said that he was the guy who fought Samoa Joe. That there's been that meme like all over, Twitter now. The one that jumps and he like looks at him like when Samoa Joe walks away, and supposedly that was Serpentico. Is that true?
Yeah, he plays 2 characters.
Really?
John Cruz and Serpentico.
He did so well. I loved that match. That was a solid match. I was like, this man is telling me a story, and I'm totally here for it.
But yeah, I'm cool with Luther being, Or Los Ice, how they chose him, I don't know, but I mean, I think it fits. I think it works. It's like he's like a bodyguard.
Yeah, Big
Slash,
Bald Butler.
yeah, there you go.
I think it probably happened out of nowhere. Like Tony Storm's coming up with this character, and then Luther is somewhere in the background saying, "Hey, Luther can play my butler." Then there you go.
I mean,
And
Luther's a very intelligent person in general. He could probably pull off that sophisticated thing, when he's not like shouting at people.
Yeah, no, he is. I mean,
Yeah, he's a very smart man.
I think I mean, I think he's pulling it off great. I think he looks.
Yeah.
I think he looks good when he's doing it.
Heckin' dapper.
Is he even out there right now? I don't think he's out
I
there.
imagine.
Yeah, he's by a commentary table with
standing next to Tony like this with like a towel.
Well, Mariah looks like Mariah's out there too.
She's funny. I like how they're essentially just rehashing that WWE line, but it's funny still.
Oh, that was a good move.
Gotta hook the leg, Riho. Hook the leg.
And a female version of the 619. That's a first.
She's just so little. I love it. She's so noodly. She can move around so easily. I swear to gosh, the camera guys in AEW have the best job ever.
Yeah, that's
and thankfully the production team doesn't do 100,000 camera cuts in 3 seconds.
That makes me nauseous. I was watching AAA and that was making me nauseous.
Yeah, and Mr. Kevin Dunn in WWE is the worst for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I almost threw up. I almost threw up a couple of times when I would just saw the replay of it on Twitter. I would see that and I'm like, I would be like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up watching this.
Ooh.
Or maybe Luther isn't.
Bring awareness. Bring awareness.
Sorry. Cody. I love Tony Storm. I like Tony Storm too. Ever since she came to AEW, I really like her. Her in-ring matches are really good. This is probably the she's literally created a whole new wrestler.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Like Tony Storm and Timeless Tony Storm are two different people.
100%.
They're both good in the ring, but very, very, very different. I've always liked Tony Storm. I've liked meeting her. She's very nice.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if she's nice now. I haven't met Timeless Tony Storm, so
she'd probably be very weird.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting to meet her now and opposed to when you met her before, Connor, to see the difference, if there is a difference. Or
I mean, there should be.
If she tries to still stay in that character, or if she's still going to be really nice. But yeah, I'm with you. I like Tony Storm. When I don't know if I saw her in NXT UK. I think I don't know if she fought like Rhea Ripley at that point, or they fought in NXT. Because that's when I used to mix with NXT like really heavy back in the day. Because when I took the break off, it was the one thing that got me back to WWE was NXT. And then I started watching UK too because I was like, hey, this UK stuff is pretty awesome. Like these dudes are pretty badass. I wish they would have done like a Japan one too, like a NXT Japan.
I think that was going to be the plan until the pandemic happened and everything. But they was going to have NXT Europe, NXT New Zealand, and I was going to have. Oh, that was good.
She's so bendy.
That was really good. I
want to be able to do that. Damn.
There's a lot of stiff moves in this match.
It's been technically very impressive.
Oh.
Yeah, we still don't get enough. We still don't get enough women's matches. That's for sure.
On face.
They've been definitely trying. I love the snippets of Tony every once in a while. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if we're laughing at the same thing, but it was what Tony Storm was doing. Yeah, she's hilarious right now.
Oh, she does it so well. She owns it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Like that, lip. I can't even do it. The lip curl that she has, just like, oh my gosh, pretentious disgust. If it was a look, that's it.
But then when she went like this, she went like that. That killed me too. I was like, oh my god, like, that cracked me up.
How do you feel about Wardlow?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm on the fence here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, what's the plan here?
I don't know.
I
Oh, we lost you. There we go.
sorry, I got my headphones on. They got pulled. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Wardlow just see like he attacks Max. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. There was a time where I thought that he was the one under the mask. And Connor, we kind of talked about this before you when you left before the show started. But me and Siren talked about who that person on the mask. We and the Hangman came out of nowhere. We didn't get to talk about that. Was it Hangman kind of came out of nowhere, right? How many times did we do the show and we talked about who's the guy under the?
And you didn't talk about Hangman ever.
We never said Hangman.
Nobody's talking about Hangman.
And then now he's in the conversation, right? But when I saw, there was a thing that somebody had posted that it looked like when there was the three masked guys and then the devil.
You talking about the shoes?
Well, when they were in the ring, I forgot who they were attacking, but they were attacking. When they were attacking MJF, and they were holding him down, right? Yeah, and then there was a big guy, and the big guy looked like he was built like Wardlow. And then what happened was like a few minutes later, Wardlow comes out, and his hair's messed up. And I saw somebody say, "Man, it looks like his hair's messed up, like if he pulled off a mask off of his head." And
well, I do agree with that.
I was like, I didn't snap. I didn't think about that until at that point when I saw that. And so now, like, this thing's all over the place. They just got us thinking all over the place. They're doing a good thing with this because, like Cyber said, she doesn't want to know who it is. I don't want to know who it is, but we talk about it and we say who it might be. Mm-hmm. But my theory of Kyle O'Reilly has gone out the window. I thought it was Kyle O'Reilly when I said it, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, whenever. But I don't feel that way no more.
I'm glad it's not Kyle O'Reilly. I'm watching be Kyle O'Reilly. I've just been so happy. He was so vanilla boring to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't watch him in other things that he was in. I just felt that like when you put him with the group that he was with, it was just like, okay, so what do you do? What do you bring? Nothing.
I know right before he got injured,
he was on a little run. He was on a little
run. But I didn't watch him before AEW, so I don't know what like everybody else. It was like the whole. I don't know.
He won the Battle Royal right before Forbidden Door, the first one. Mm-hmm. And he almost beat Moxley, I think.
Yeah,
because it was to determine the interim AEW World Champion, and he almost beat Moxley. Like for a minute, he had Moxley beat.
He was putting on bangers, and that's when I kind of like fell in love with Kyle O'Reilly because I was like, I was kind of like on Siren. I was like, I didn't really like, I wasn't really too fond of him. I thought he was like a mid-carder, but then when he got put into that mainstream of fighting like contenders, every single match he was either winning or he was putting up bangers. Like that dude could straight up wrestle.
It's just very short-lived, I guess. I need more time to fall in love with people.
He's only had he's 9-7 in AEW, so he's only had like 20-something matches in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
He broke his neck twice.
Damn.
He had 2 neck surgeries because I was gonna have him on here at this podcast, and we agreed on things, but he had 2 neck surgeries.
That's insane.
He was on AEW's what was it called? Their like documentary series they had.
All Access?
Yeah, All Access, and he was with Adam Cole, and they were talking about his.
That's right. Yeah.
I must have been indisposed while I was watching.
Got Jay Lethal and Rouge next.
I thought we were getting Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe this week.
They should have, because they both have zero wins in this whole tournament.
Oh, I guess man, did Tony Khan just listen and like switch that move up?
Right.
I literally said that shit. I was like having Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal fight now is like that's not cool because they're both 0-0, and it's like Nothing.
Kind of pointless.
Yeah, exactly. Pointless match.
I think it's Adam Cole. Yeah, like I feel like the only reason that they're like, it feels like they're, I don't know, so they're making this story drag out because Adam Cole's injured. So Adam Cole's something to do with the mask, and because if he wasn't, they would have already done it. But because he's injured, I feel like they're.
I feel like they were definitely leading up to it beforehand.
Someone said I was I don't know if it was on Twitter or something, but like MJF versus like the Devil, then he just faces like the Devil, and then they beat him, and then they take off the mask and it's Adam Cole.
That'd be great.
I don't know if I would like that, but
That'd be great.
Damn, but could you imagine wrestling in that mask though? That shit.
yeah,
I mean, you're gonna be sweating up a storm in there. Like it's gonna be hard to breathe. I mean, I know there's a breathing hole in there, like Luchador's mask, but you're gonna have to cover your whole body too, like right?
yeah,
You're gonna have to be in that whole black suit.
He's going to have to wear the black suit, black pants, black shoes.
Oh
I
man,
think Jay Lethal is such a phenomenal technical wrestler, and I feel like putting him with Jeff Jarrett and all them has really taken away a little bit of his sparkle.
I know. When he first got to AEW, he was really putting on some good matches against. My favorite one was Ricky Starks on Rampage.
Yeah.
I had an episode of Rampage, and that was one of my favorite matches of Jay Lethal in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been one of my favorites, Jay Lethal.
yeah.
I
said that. Yeah, I said that. I don't know what I think it was one of the episodes I did with Mr. Jigga. And I told Mr. Jigga, I said Jay Lethal he's a very good wrestler and he's a good talker. I mean, one of the reasons that I knew him from was his whole thing that he did with Ric Flair at TNA, right? That whole woo woo, you know, like,
wow.
and then he's a good wrestler. So he's a good talker and he's a good wrestler. And I was like, the thing that sucks is that Sanjay and Jeff Jarrett took that away from him, took away his talking.
It's like a little bit of shine he's lost.
Yeah, exactly. And you need that shine. Any kind of shine you can get while wrestling, you need it. And they took that away from him. I feel like
because he has all of the abilities, like it's all there. And I feel like he's definitely. I feel like he would do really well in singles. I mean, I hope, but singles is very saturated right now. Maybe get him a better tag partner.
You know, like somebody like Jay Lethal needed to be like in that position, like a Shelton Benjamin. Like, give me a Shelton Benjamin if you want to put somebody like that. That's somebody that can't really talk. You know, Shelton Benjamin's not really good on the mic, but can wrestle the shit out of anybody. You know, give me Shelton Benjamin. But somebody like Jay Lethal can wrestle and he can talk. Like, he does everything. He doesn't need nobody. I don't think when he came out and did that promo in TNA, he was by himself. And that's why I like to see him. And he was going up against AJ Styles, Ric Flair. I don't know who those other guys were, but like that is crazy. Like,
I kind of hope that they recreate that in AEW with Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. At least one time, like the exact same way that they did it in TNA. Like,
otherwise, what's the point? What's the point? Let's do it.
I think
like Ric Flair not be wrestling. I don't want to say wrestle, but moments like that, like little moments like that, just to use him while they have him.
Well, I mean, like he's in that time in his career, he should be able to just like do what he wants and have fun, right? Except for wrestling.
I really feel like they should have just brought him in for Sting stuff, and then after that, that's it. But looks like he's gonna be staying around a little bit. I'd like to see him do some stuff with Jay Lethal, not wrestle, but
maybe, I love how we keep not wrestle.
And then maybe him do something with MJF on the mic or something. That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, well, why not do
fun?
Yeah, I mean, do something like that. Like I was also thinking too, like do a talking thing, right? With where Ric Flair's out there with Edge, and then have him cut and have Jay Lethal come out there and cut a promo, you know, like the way they did.
Which one's about submission?
Rouge Vaughn, yeah. And then you set up, and then we could get a match with Jay Lethal and Edge, you know, on a Rampage or something. Why not?
You know,
This
were
could have
talking
went to a
about this,
timeout and it wouldn't have hurt anybody.
we were talking about this last night on AZ Canada, which you'll see on Saturday. But we talked about how Rouge last week with Moxley. He just it kind of felt like he no-sold the whole finish last week, where Moxley won by submission and his chokehold, like submission hold, and then he just got straight up. And if you
Look.
notice, if you notice, he just won this match with the chokehold. So that's kind of ironic that he just won with the chokehold. And
Heck yeah.
Oh, I like that, Roos. I like that.
and it looks like Tony Khan's. He just watched the show and listened to us.
I would love that.
Roosh has got the crowd.
Oh, 100%.
He's got the crowd. He literally just popped the whole entire crowd right then.
My partner was supposed to come pick me up after this, and I don't think he's going to. So now I'm just going to watch wrestling all night. Do some more stuff.
Hey, that's even better. Why not?
Oh, well, yeah. Well, after this, I'll probably game.
Enjoyed the whole speculation. The Devil Rings and its huge conversation piece, which has been fun to debate. Yeah, but it's been the talk of AEW, it seems like.
Yeah,
It really has been. It's so cool because you can literally be like, you could. People have been throwing even like Britt Baker out there. You know what I mean? Like you could throw anybody's name out there and make a plausible reasoning behind it if you really tried, and that's fun. You know, like I liked that.
Yeah, and because not only having that, but then the Continental Classic to talk about that we got these like cool matches that mean something, right? It's not just like, oh, we're leading up to storylines. Like these matches all mean something. Everybody's trying to get these points, you know, and like I'm really interested to see what happens between the Swerve and Mox. This is I mean this one might be the one. This might be the one that we might see the draw.
Wait, stop. You're gonna make me laugh now. See, there you go. It's something you'll learn while we're laughing. You'll learn in due time what we're laughing at. Not at anyone, but
just chuckle it away.
No, you know, well, we can. You'll learn. You'll learn. It's okay.
I'll get you. I never have a problem getting in.
Hey, so are you planning on doing more shows with us, Simon? Are you gonna try to kick it with us? You know, when you can.
100%. I'm a full-time content creator, so.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
I'm super stoked to be a part of your guys' team. Makes me happy.
Nah, I think we got a gym. They got a gym in you, that's for sure.
Man, we're gonna watch Connor, and you remember what I pointed out yesterday about Jay White at the end of his matches and how he's hard to watch, and we'll see if it happens again. I don't know, his mouth.
Oh, the Jay Driller? Yeah, we talked about
what that
too.
too.
Oh my God! Like that man is seriously dehydrated. Like I don't understand.
Bro's got the pasties. Does he take like a big bong rip every time he goes out? Like just right before? Like because at the end of every match, there's just like this thick white like blah, and I just can't.
Like I don't understand. Like keep a bottle on the like he needs a bottle of water on the side. Give him a bottle of water, like you know, to help him out.
But actually, Connor.
Because I don't understand why his mouth is like that. Like nobody, I've never seen a wrestler like that since like you know Bret Hart in that Iron Man match with Shawn Michaels. But that's an Iron Man match. He was out there for an hour.
Exactly.
And he still wasn't even like that. He still wasn't even that bad. And he spit that shit on Vince McMahon.
This is hilarious. But no, actually, we're also. I would love to watch. And Connor was mentioning. I brought up that I don't believe that I've seen Mark land the Jay Driller since Jay passed. Like,
no, I've landed a bunch of times. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're so silly, you goose. But yeah, like I don't think so. And so unless you guys can like anybody out there can like find me a clip of him like actually landing that J driller, it's been something that I've been really focused on. And he always like attempts it and he gets in there, but he can't pull it off. Not seen it land. So
Are you talking about like not in AEW or because I'm
well,
pretty sure
no,
I've seen
since after Jay passed, he hasn't he hasn't put the J driller down on anybody. It has not
actually,
landed. He's tried. I've watched because I thought the first time it was going to happen, I was like, oh yeah, and then it didn't, and I was like, huh. And then ever since then, I've been like, huh.
Because some of the commentators pointed that out, that he goes for it and then he can't pull it off.
that's actually a really good point. Yeah.
Chris, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hi, Chris.
Just I didn't, watching the match and all that.
Do you remember that story about the Road Dogg?
Oh,
No, Road Dogg, Jesse James.
bad.
Don't bring that up, Connor. I thought we're done with it.
Well, we got a new person on, so I thought it would be nice to know the full story of that. No, I'm kidding. No. If anyone wants to see that, you can go find it on our channel. Yeah, it's a sight to hear.
I'm excited.
If only Chris would share it with us, but
Probably a little shy. That's all right. Well, we'll wait. He'll come out of his shell.
Jay White puts pineapple on pizza.
Oh no! I actually like pineapple on pizza.
I'm excited to see.
Oh, I see.
Mark Briscoe versus Jay Lethal. Yep, that's the match happening now. I'm assuming Jay Lethal's going to win. I mean, Jay White. Not Jay Lethal. Jay White is going to win this.
Yeah, he has to, right? I mean, what is he at? 6 points? What is he at? 6? He gets this one. He's at 9. He's going to be tied, and he'll be tied.
I feel like tonight with Swerve and Moxley, it's going to be the first draw in the tournament. I think that could be the first draw.
That's what I'm thinking. Go ahead, Connor. I want to.
Like they're both very hot in this tournament. Neither one's taking a loss, so them taking a draw would work perfect.
So remember, we got to see when the match starts, right? So we got to see when the match starts, and there is going to be a 5-minute overlay on the show tonight. So the show's going to go over 5 minutes, the hour line. So if this match starts at 8:45, what's your time, Siren? What's the
I'm
time zone?
Right now it's 8:30, 8:31.
Oh, you're in our time zone. You're in Central Time Zone then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it does look like this match more than likely is gonna go, and probably might even go over that. Right, we're at 8:31. Let's see how long this match. So this match starts at 8:45. The next match, the main event, it would have to go to 9:05. And if it goes to 9:05, then that would be a draw because we got 20-minute time limits. So we got to see when the match exactly starts. And
we'll keep an eye on that.
And I don't know. I think a tie seems like something that's a big possibility.
They got to at least have one in this whole tournament. Like there hasn't been one draw.
That was my other point, was that we haven't had one draw, and they brought it up as a point that everybody that gets a draw, they get 1 point, right? So you have to get one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what was the point of bringing up there being draws if we don't have any draws? Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And Moxley and Swerve both has 9 points. If they get a draw, have 10 points each.
Mm-hmm.
So
That would make it a nice little.
I wonder who would go against. Like they would have to have a tiebreaker. I feel like if they
That'd be
like
cool.
if they're tied till the end of the tournament, like what happens?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
They just make it a triple
Come
threat
on,
match.
Mark. Come on, Mark.
See, I would love that because we don't get enough triple threat matches in AEW.
That's very true. You're not wrong.
A lot of people call them three-way matches, but I still call them triple threat.
I'll call him triple threat.
I say triple threat. I say.
I can't do the three-way and four-way and.
I mean, you can do a three-way, but it's just not what I call
It
it.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole different meeting. You know, because if you call a 4-1, you can't. I mean, it's a fatal. It's a fatal 4-way. You know, that's a whole different thing. You got to call.
I mean, they do call
4-way.
it a little death. You know.
There you go.
I think it's gonna be a whole redemption arc tomorrow. Yeah, I could see that him finally getting the J Driller when he wins the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I got a redemption arc coming. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm gonna like you. I think I'm gonna like you.
Mark,
You're fun, Mark.
how did you get into?
Oh, look at least he's wiping. I actually met Connor through a fan page because I'm a bit of a nerd and I stalk the wrestling fan forums and pages, and they mentioned something about a podcast, and I was like, "Holy tits, that is totally up my alley." So here I am.
Yeah,
and that's why we say that Connor is a man, because Connor is out there doing the work and getting us our best guests.
We got a great team. Hey, I'm not a guest now. I'm here for the team.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, they're not a guest. Last night, I guess you would say you're a guest.
Last night I was.
But
Maybe we make it official.
But hopefully a co-host going forward.
I would really love to hang out with you guys going forward. I really enjoy this.
Yeah, I
Also,
added
did you
your
guys
name
see
to
Jay
it.
White?
Yeah. What's I gonna say? I added your name to our bio where we have all our cast members. So
That is actually where somebody found me. They popped up in my stream today while I was gaming, and they were like, "Hey, I noticed you on here," and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's already happening!"
That's too cool. That's awesome. Oh yeah.
Davis asked, "How's it going, Chris?"
It's going good. Just in here watching the match.
Who are you going for? Are you going for Mark Briscoe or Jay White?
I'm gonna have to go with Mark Briscoe on this one. I mean, well, I know you guys want Jay White to win because he's probably gonna make the win though.
Honestly,
I want Mark Briscoe.
I could go either way for this match. I really want Mark Briscoe to at least have one win in the tournament, at least one.
Yeah, and it'd be really cool if he could take out Jay White, considering how like Jay White's been kind of on a little bit of a tear. I mean,
there's no interference in this match, but I kind of hope Mako Nagasawa would bring the baby oil back and put it on the top rope so Jay White can slip.
Hey Chris, I mean I want everybody to go with anybody who says my name. I want them to win too. You say my name, I want them to win too. So I'm always gonna go for. I'm always gonna go for Mark, bro.
I said Mark Briscoe, not you, Mark.
Ah, well then screw you then. Then Jay White whoop him. Hurry up, Jay White, take care of him.
Oh, so they're in Arlington, Texas tonight.
Oh no! Not good.
Roll over. Come on. Oh, that was pretty stiff. I'll let Mark Briscoe hit head first. I don't like when a wrestler hits head first in a match. Ever since the Stone Cold and Owen Hart stuff, that really.
Oh, dude, that's like, yeah, that's super cringe. But
yeah, I remember that.
That had there's no way that
oh.
Twice they did it again. Mark Briscoe just needs to cheat to win.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped him on his side. Mark Briscoe just needs to cheat to win this match.
Oh, Siren there. Siren, you just called it again. There you go. Oh, I forgot. I'm ahead.
Damn.
I shouldn't have said that.
Everything Mark Briscoe did it.
Mark Briscoe needs to cheat to win this match. He can't get a win, so he needs to act desperate in desperate times.
Damn, am I that much ahead? What's going on here?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like still in the match.
It's still going on for me too.
Okay. Did I call it? Is it gross? Should I not look, Mark?
Yep. I didn't know what he was
He's,
referring to.
he's already white. Sorry.
I didn't know if he was referring to the finish or something else.
The spittle on on Jay's mouth, probably, because he's constantly like wiping it. I'm like, bro, I don't. It just drives me crazy.
You know who Sammy Callahan is?
Sammy Callahan.
He's
Not
worse.
off my head.
He's worse than Jay Briscoe. The spit and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolute gross.
See, I can't handle that. I have an oral fixation. Like, people always told me that I need to make eye contact with people when I was younger, and I really didn't like that. So I'd like look at their nose/mouth area, and now I like can't stop. So when people have like globbies of goop in their mouth, I'm like, bro,
No.
you gotta not do that. Like, please. That was pretty solid, though. That was a great match.
Yeah, that was a really good match. I wish Mark Briscoe would have picked up the win, but
Me too.
he should have just cheated to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he's such a good noodle.
He could still be a good guy and cheat.
That's true. Yeah, you gotta take the win where you can sometimes.
They're really promoting Iron Claw tonight.
Yeah.
Movie coming out.
I'm actually excited for that. I'll probably see that in theaters. I don't get out much, like ever. Like I literally don't leave my house. But I would probably do that for that.
The only reason I want to see it is because MJF's in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know if I should say now. The people who see the movie like in Hollywood or whatever, like when they have their screenings, they said that MJF had hardly any time in the entire movie. Like he was in like very little of the movie.
Probably because Zac Efron was like, I don't want that guy outshining me, so can you just like limit his scenes?
They said that originally he had more scenes, but hopefully they don't cut everything out.
Yeah, I really hope not, because like I personally think that MJF, like I've been always saying, like I think he's going to be like the next Rock, Cena, like big name, not just in professional wrestling, but everywhere. Like I think that he is a talented man.
I think if he leaves AEW, it won't be for wrestling. It'd probably be for Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. I mean,
he's actually going to be voicing a DC character in an animated movie.
Killer Croc.
Yeah, I believe so. Out of all characters.
Yeah, right. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm like a big MJF stan.
I like MJF. Chris, on the other hand, does not like MJF.
I know we've established this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did right before you were off camera.
I've met MJF once, and he was still heelish. I didn't say a word. We talked about this last night, but I got my 1 out of 1,000 figure signed by him. So, and I've already seen what he does to people's figures. He either spits on them or crushes them or tears them up. So I really did not want my figure to get screwed up. It's only 1,000 made.
Exactly.
So I got him to sign it, and then I started talking to him.
Yeah, exactly. And once it was safely back in your hands, then it's okay. I get that. I totally feel that.
And my grandmother, my uncle went, and MJF called So my uncle's in a wheelchair, so he did the whole like I can sit up and you can't sit up thing, which I feel like everyone knows everyone just goes along with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not like, hopefully, I mean, I would assume not actually a prick. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. He does it so well that it's hard to.
I think he really is like that.
I really do. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I would hope not. But like I said, I would also literally pay the man to spit in my face. So,
Hey, he's actually done that before, so
oh, well, then I still have a chance. Thank the Lord. I'm weird. I know. I'm sorry, AEV universe.
no, you haven't experienced weird on here.
Okay. I was like, I'm trying to rein myself in right now, like quite a bit, which is, I'm just like easing my way into the community.
It's the main event.
The Dapper Yapper.
Ho-ho!
Okay, so this is
What time is it? 43.
you have 8:43, so they have 5 minute. So I bet it goes for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. We'll
Swerve
see when
has
the
a
bell
new,
rings.
Swerve has a new Titantron, which he actually does a lot of music. If anyone might know.
Mm-hmm. I'm very impressed with him. I've been very impressed with Swerve since he got to AEW. I mean, and before, but like I only watched his before stuff once he got to AEW, so I kind of know a little bit about how he is in ring. But I've loved it. I've loved every minute of it.
I've been a fan of AEW since day one, 2019,
Yeah.
and I thought they should have signed him then because he was available and he was a free agent, but WWE signed him first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they never tried signing him in 2019, but he gets released from WWE and then they sign him. AEW does then. I think that's been one of their best signings.
I agree. I have to agree with you.
Which they've signed a lot of people, and there's a lot of great signings that they've made, but Swerve has been a great signing.
I love Swerve. He's just very entertaining to watch. He's entertaining, like everything he does, all of his movements. He's very entertaining. Everything.
Oh yeah, Moxley. This is going to be very different. Two different styles. I wonder if Moxley bleeds.
Probably. I mean, is it a match if he doesn't?
I haven't seen one match that he hasn't.
Yes, there we go. I don't know. Maybe Renee likes it. Maybe it's a thing. Like after a match, they like,
Yeah.
different strokes for different folks.
Has MJF been on the show at all tonight?
I don't think so. We had Joe, but that's it. I don't think MJF.
I know he really is actually injured. He has a hip injury.
Yeah, that bump was nasty.
Yeah, he's which he like they're really he's just doing like promos and stuff. I guess they're saving him for the pay-per-view run.
Makes sense though. I miss him though. I mean, like I'm totally down with him just coming out and talking because let's be honest, that's all he did for the longest time. Anyway, was talk, a lot of talk. So like the fact that we've gotten so much of MJF wrestling lately has been a little bit of a treat. So a little bit of time without him before the pay-per-view, I'm okay. Though I do love him in ring.
He'll probably still be on there, just talking though.
I like him. I like him talking. Call me your poor. I will be your poor.
I love the vibe with everyone. Well, thank you, Adam, from the host of Talking Elite Now. Hi guys, found his internet. Glad to see all your happy faces. And so it's great to see you doing better, Adam. I guess I can address it. He was on Fox News, I guess, or Fox the Weather. He got hit by a tornado, I believe last weekend, and it destroyed his house. So
oh my god,
it's great to see that you're doing better, Adam. And he'll be on tomorrow night for Talking Elite. our 2-year anniversary. So yeah.
Glad you're okay, Adam. Sorry, my phone died, but I told you I'm doing this thing on my phone, and so I don't know if y'all hear me different, but yeah, I'm basically doing this audio thing off of my phone now with no headphones, so bear with me.
You're coming through quite clear on my end.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. You too, Connor? Sound good?
Yeah, I can see you.
And hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Ah, shit. Let me get out of here. No, I knew it.
I
knew it. Chris? Nah, I don't really care.
Chris, would you let MJF look you, Chris?
Hell no.
Yep. Hit Tennessee and Kentucky, family is safe. Yeah, not so much. But yes, looking forward to talking tomorrow night. Well, regardless, to know that your family is safe and all everyone's safe. Yeah, we can't wait to talking tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, that should be a fun show. 2 hour, well, y'all's 2-year anniversary. I haven't been here that long, but I'm interested to be tuned in. I know there's gonna be a lot of laughs, so that's gonna be a fun show. And the football game sucks tomorrow, so that's another reason why I'll tune in.
I don't know anything about sports.
Moxley's actually having a wrestler tonight? What?
Chris asked who was playing in the football game.
So when I say I don't know, it's because they both suck. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's because one of the reasons last week I agreed to do the show last week was because it was the Patriots and the Steelers, and then next week, let's see. Why am I out here looking up ESPN? Right, tomorrow we got.
The reason I like watching Moxley in the ring when they do the big slug outs like this is because you know that like when he takes a solid hit in the face that he's like, yeah, instead of like, oh no, they actually, you know, he's like, I dig it.
Ooh, a lot of chops.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn! Head first. Ooh, that looked bad. A DDT in midair. I guess you would say midair on the turnbuckle.
Please replay that.
Oh yeah, it's Chargers and the Vegas. Whoever asked that, Chargers and Raiders. And the Chargers are without their starting quarterback, so and Keenan Allen, their starting wide receivers. So yeah, no point in watching that. So I am all in for doing the show tomorrow, Connor.
I don't have a life.
Pretty much. So that's me. I don't. Outside of sports, I don't have a life.
Yeah, I'm a hermit.
And now Swerve's throwing Moxley around everywhere. And tonight's winner is coming. I didn't even.
I think some dog is all elite on one of the signs or posters.
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know what it was, but it was all elite.
Yeah, had I went to the show in San Antonio, my one sign would have been tune into the All Elite Zone, or I would have just put like All Elite Zone. I can't forget the one though. Can't forget about the one.
There you go. It's like I want to challenge Dark Order to Disney Speedstorm Racing, and I'm gonna post every day until they talk to me.
Okay.
Power driver? Oh, power driver!
Does anyone know what time the match started? It's 8:52. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
8:52.
Yeah, right now
right?
it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
mine.
8:52 right now.
Ooh.
So Tony Khan said 5 minutes over. So then, if it started a few minutes before that, that would be about the time that it would be a time limit.
Oh, it's gotta hurt. Or it's going to be a tie from the both of them again.
Like how Mox is just. He kisses his. Oh. Oh, goodness.
I doesn't feel like it. Spooner is coming.
Biting them.
Are you cool with that, Siren? You like the bite nose thing?
Oh, I love that.
I like the what?
Yeah, I remember when I first saw that, and I saw that in AEW, I was like, that's pretty badass. And now, I forgot who the first person I saw did it, but ever since then, I've been like, I want everybody to bite each other. I want everybody to bite somebody in the freaking nose.
Have
And
you
just
ever been
make
into
them
a real
squirm.
fight? Like, I mean, I've bit somebody. Like,
What are we talking about?
I bit my brother. Yeah, I bit the crap out of my brother. I think he still has a scar from it when I bit him. He was choking me out, and I had to bite him and stop him from, choking me out.
that's what you do, man. I grew up with 6 older brothers. I know exactly what that's like.
Yeah, he's my older brother. Yeah, he's like 5 years older than me. And I was like, shit, that was the only way I could get out of him choking me out.
AEW Fight Forever content.
Yeah, pretty soon. Say the new year.
That's Wonder Bar.
Hey, so I mean, while we're on commercial, you might as well promote your channel. You on Twitch, you Instagram, because you didn't put it on your.
I am on both of those things. I'm Siren13 on Twitch and Psy_game.on Instagram. My Instagram
There
is
you
my
go,
larger
guys. You want to keep
platform.
following her after this. There she's at.
I will
And she will
definitely be
trying
banned
to.
after this.
She'll be trying to tune in with us. On all our shows that we do here.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I want to be a part of you guys. I want to be a part of you.
We want you to be here too. You're awesome. I'm all aboard.
I'm glad we click.
We've had a lot of people that their first times on here are very quiet or don't know what to say, but it feels like you've been on here already.
I'm never gonna run out of things to say. I will tell you that. Like sometimes you guys are gonna be like shy or Sai, shut up, and I'm gonna be like, what?
That's what we're looking for. Like we need people who can talk, not because
Oh
if
man,
you don't have anyone that can talk, then one person's just talking.
no, it's always nice to have a bunch of people, right? And then you get conversations going. I don't like this match for me is like I'm hoping it's a draw. I really don't know who I'd prefer to win. I really don't. I love them both for different reasons. I feel like Mox probably needs a little bit of a break. I
think I know the number one reason why you don't want somebody to lose. I mean, your dog is named John Moxley, so I know you don't want him to lose.
like I said, that was a whole sobriety thing, man. And when John Moxley got sober, I was getting sober, and so I bought this real expensive dog, and I was like, if I buy this really expensive dog, then I have to like pay to feed and take care of the dog. And
Oh, I
you
love
know,
that. That's cool.
right?
Yeah, that's
And
really
so I
cool.
named him John Moxley for inspiration. So
There we go. All right. Yeah.
surprise
That's a
rock.
W. That's a W in my book. That's a W in my book.
Oof.
That was a good cutter by Moxley.
Mhm.
He doesn't seem like a guy that would do a cutter, but he does it really good.
Ooh.
Another power driver.
Hey,
Actually,
Connor,
yeah.
I think I'm the one that's ahead of all of y'all right now. Because y'all are talking about moves that I saw 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Kicks out 2 power drivers.
I will definitely have my TSN set up next time.
So you can't watch it on TSN over there in Canada?
I have to purchase a TSN app because I don't believe in having cable. 'Cause I'm weird.
No,
I'm a
I know.
millennial.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm glad we got it working tonight, though.
Yeah, I wonder. Hey, I mean, does YouTube TV work over there in Canada? We could just give her one of our.
It does not.
I could just
we
give her
did
the.
try that.
Connor's been helping me all day.
Yeah, we talked about YouTube TV. That didn't work. And then I was talking about TBS.
TBS.
That didn't. And then,
Oh yeah, the TBS app. Yeah. Oh, that's even better.
Doesn't work.
Well, in Canada, that doesn't work. So I was going through all these sites and all these streams.
I finally found one. It's quite behind, but I mean, like, I'm down. I'm having fun.
No, and like I told you earlier, Connor's usually the one that's ahead of me. He's always ahead, and we both use YouTube TV, and he's usually at least 5 seconds ahead. So we're always usually behind Connor most of the time. I'm like, and I don't like being ahead either because I like to react after. Because if I react during, like, I mean, while it's happening, I feel like I'm spoiling everything, and I don't like that. Connor won't give a shit. Connor will tell you, "Oh, he won."
But sometimes it's hard to not react.
Oh, I just get nervous when they go up high. Don't go up high.
I'm surprised no one is bleeding in this match. With the amount of headshots.
I was gonna say that.
They already had 2 power drivers.
Right? I'm like, where's the blood, man?
I feel like Mox has like gotten away from that, right? Like, when was the last time I can't remember the last time I seen Mox bleed.
I seen an interview where he said that in the mornings he'll wake up and he's just bleeding everywhere. I don't know if he just bleeds on a regular basis or how that.
Well, it's because probably the cuts that he has, like, if you just probably like tap them, they can like start bleeding because they haven't healed. So he's been bladed so many times.
Moxley's got the switching hold.
All right, we're at the 9 o'clock mark, so we got 5 minutes.
It'd be funny if they don't go 5 minutes.
Yeah, just like.
Oh, he's grabbing his fingers too. Oh, he was grabbing his fingers. Watch the exact same procedure. I hate when people mess with people's fingers.
Oh, Marty Scurll, everyone knows who that is. He has the worst stuff with fingers.
Not the
hate that, bro. Oh, Swerve coming back.
You're getting a steel chair. Oh, that was good. So have they officially moved the Dynamite announce table to the ringside of the ring, like Collision?
I was thinking about that because I thought they did that last week because they were having Collision right together with Dynamite last week because Collision was taped.
But tonight it's just Dynamite and Rampage.
Yeah. So
I'm guessing that they're going to the announce table always at ringside.
Did he get him? Oh! I hate
Oh
doing
boy,
this. I hate doing that. I'm sorry, guys.
oh boy.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what
Not
happened?
good, not good.
Oh, damn.
Oh
No!
no. Ah! Dang! John Moxley still got it.
Ah, I'm not going to say anything until everyone knows who won.
What the hell?
Bro, why did you sound like the guy from Joe? Or what the hell?
Everyone, let me know when everyone knows who won. 'Cause I don't want
Right? Yeah.
to. Moxley picks up the win. We thought this would go to a draw, but Moxley pulls a fast one.
He was literally so fast that I'm still sitting here and he's like rolled outside the ring already and sitting like kissing the camera and I'm like, what?
Moxley has 12 wins to.
So that's it.
I mean, he did call it. He did say, I know that I'm gonna be 3-3. I know that I'm gonna be 5-5. I thought this would go to a draw for sure, but damn.
In the blue
So
league,
barring anything crazy, Mox is gonna win the blue league.
Gold League, right?
in the blue league, it's
there's a gold. My fault. Yeah, gold league. Sorry.
Yeah.
In the blue league, Andrade's leading.
Andrade, yeah.
And the only person who doesn't have a win is Daniel Garcia. Everyone has a win on the blue.
I'm shook about that actually. I'm really hoping that because he's had so many like chances at like redemption arc storylines, and it's like every time he gets close, and I'm like, yeah, do it, and then he's like, no, I'm like, you bitch, I'm like, fucking do it.
So Collision, Daniel Garcia goes against Eddie Kingston. So then we got Andrade versus Claudio Castagnoli on Collision.
That'll be a fun match, just because I like to see two athletic people go crazy.
Oh shit!
And we got Brody King and Bryan Danielson.
Oh shit!
I don't think Garcia's gonna beat Eddie, but that'd be strange.
Oh, Hangman!
Damn! Oh!
That's what you get. Oh, what the hell is happening? That's Wardlow right there. That's Wardlow.
Oh, 100%.
That dude's huge. Oh, there's the devil. The devil is actually. Is he going to run him over with the car?
I mean, that'd be fun.
Or are they? I think they should run him over.
I got a rental my car.
Well, whoever's car that was, now it's Wednesday.
Oh my god, you're gonna cook the freaking Modern Family after that? No, chill out.
Yeah, of course the guy played Modern Family.
Oh my. Oh
jeez.
I'm excited. That was wonderful.
That was a really good ending.
It was a solid way to end that off.
All right. Anyway,
And we know it's not Hangman because all 5 people were shown.
Yeah, including Man in the Mask.
So what you're thinking? I mean, you had said when it was happening, that's Wardlow. You thinking?
I mean, Wardlow was technically one of the goons.
Yeah, because one of the first guys I shown were taller than all the rest, and they were. And if you look at their shoulders, they're kind of off.
They're pretty broad, right? They're pretty broad shoulders. Like
yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who that could be if it's not Wardlow. Like,
I mean,
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hobbs has a similar stature, but he's a little bit more like wide. But I mean, he's got that big thick.
Right. Well,
we do know that Hangman.
And again, he wouldn't fit into the storyline of what was going on.
It would make sense if he's with the Don Callis family.
Mm-hmm.
But we do know that Hangman is not anything to do with the devil because we've seen 5 people and he wasn't one of them.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, my battery's fixing to go dead, and I know the show's already over. So I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
All right,
Well,
see
good
you.
night, Chris. It was nice meeting you.
Chris is he's something else. You haven't seen anything yet, Siren.
I'm
Chris.
excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
No, we're excited
Yeah.
to have you. We're excited to
Yeah.
have you. But you just haven't seen nothing yet with Chris.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning. We're not gonna get into all that stuff right now. We're still on the air. Anyway, we need to talk about So we're all on agreement that could have been Wardlow, right? Let's talk about that for a second.
Like, I definitely think that he could be obviously one of the masked men. I mean, there's been that whole like MJF rebuilding the Pinnacle kind of thing flipping around, and I'm like, but I don't know. Like the reason I asked earlier when they brought Wardlow out or when they did the little Wardlow thing was because I feel like up until the last 2 matches that he had, he'd been putting people down real dangerously. like watch it when he was powerful. Like you're putting him down real hard. And not flat. Like some of them looked real rough. So I'm glad that it seems like I mean, of course he's supposed to be angry and he's been projecting that angry in the ring, but I feel like he's been a lot safer in the last 2 matches that I've seen him in, which have been really great. And he's also been a little bit more technical. Because like those power bombs before that were just looked owie. They looked not safe.
Yeah, it was real powerful, real angry. Yeah.
Yeah, very angry. Yeah, but I mean, I like it. I dig it. I think that it would be really cool if he was part of the 5. I mean, Max definitely deserves. He has a whole host of people who would be out for him, and it makes sense. Any one of them can make sense. Pretty much everybody in AEW at some point has been made fun of, poked at, or messed with by MJF, and so that's why the storyline's so great because it could be so many people.
It could be I still think the Kingdom has something to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. It has to be. Yeah, and I saw this video of when they were where it looked like they were about to attack Wardlow last Wednesday. I mean, not Wardlow, my bad. Samoa Joe, when they were about to attack Samoa Joe before the match. And there was just one guy on the left side of the ring, and he did this like juke thing. And that was like Kyle O'Reilly's thing, where Kyle O'Reilly would do this like thing when they were about to attack somebody when he was with the Undisputed Era.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody had said, that's Kyle O'Reilly. Like you could see that when he would do his thing when they were about to attack somebody, he would do like this juke thing, like with his head and his neck, to where he would like, I don't know, almost do this like, I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go that way, type of deal. And I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. So then I started losing my faith in, my prediction of him being the Devil Mask guy. And then when I saw the Devil Mask guy come out, it was a way bigger guy, and I'm like, there's no freaking way it's Kyle O'Reilly. And then Wardlow comes out, and his hair is messed up, and it was like somebody said, "Oh, that looks like somebody that just took a mask off and didn't remember to fix their hair before they came out on TV."
I definitely think he could be one of the goons for sure. But the Masked Man, it just seems like they didn't make him out to be very bright, Like he was just like a muscle meathead. And then when he went babyface for that itty bitty little bit there, it wasn't like he was like super smart, evil, like genius with this master elaborate plan. If it was Wardlow, I'd be like, wow, who did that for you? Who thought of that? Who thought of that for you? Because it wasn't you. Like you could definitely beat some people up, but I don't know if he could. I mean, it would be cool.
No, but that would definitely be people backstage that came up with that for him. Yeah, Wardlow would have come up with that. Yeah, it would have to be definitely TK and a couple other people. Who knows?
I mean, they didn't just put him across to be very bright. He doesn't come across, like not like just like not that elaborate. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Because it's quite an elaborate gig that they've got going here. Like it's been a bit now, and I agree with you, Connor, about how Like, you don't think that it's wrapping up quite yet because it has something to do with Adam Cole as well, and I do believe that too. I mean, but I'm still having fun with it. I'm not bored with it yet, which is good because sometimes I just get really bored with things. So.
I actually
Yeah.
prefer them dragging it out a bit.
Yeah.
Because it at least gets people talking and stuff. Exactly. I don't want to like them build it for 2 months, like build it for a month and we know who it is. Like they're really dragging this out, and maybe this wasn't supposed to be dragged out because of Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're having to drag it out because he's not available to actually be there.
Mm-hmm.
But then Connor, think about it though. If you do drag it out, that would bring more speculation as to it being Adam Cole, right? Because then you're like, wow, this thing kind of seems like it's getting dragged out. And is it because Adam Cole's ankle is really effed up, and he did have to get those 2 surgeries, and he really can't do nothing for, several months, and we're gonna have to drag this out as long as we can before he comes back? Because if it was him the whole time, that's a bummer, right? That you would have to like insert somebody else instead of him, because that would have made so much sense for him to be the guy. And you can't take too much time with it, because if you take too much time with it, then we're gonna start. There's a bunch of us like wrestling nerds that are gonna realize, like, we know what you're doing, bro. Like, we know that exactly. We got you. Like, you're Tony. Like, you tried, but there's too many of us wrestling nerds that analyze this shit way too much, and we know, like, if you're trying to like pull something over on us, we're gonna get what you're trying to do, and we're gonna realize that that it was Adam Cole the whole time. But something has to happen at World's End. I mean, you got to give up at least one of the masked people, at least at that, to give us a little tease. If you want us to not think it was Adam Cole, but if you were to like say, oh, you take off one of the masks and it's Matt Taven, well, now we know it's Matt Taven and Roderick Strong. Oh, and it's it's Matt Taven, it's Roderick Strong, and Roderick Strong, and then what the hell? Oh, so, and we know that Kyle O'Reilly's already coming back. We know that y'all are gonna set up to do a new Undisputed Era, right? Like, we can already like expect that for Revolution, where Adam Cole will come back, because by Revolution, Adam Cole will be ready. I'm sure those few months to get his angle back, that would be the be all end all to know that it was Adam Cole all along. He's the real devil. He's the one who stole the mask and all that. That would make sense.
I mean, it would make sense. Story-wise, it would definitely make sense. And plus, I think it would lead Max into a beautiful storyline himself. Just with the whole, like, building and, like, making his real, like, true first real friend. And then, like, having it all torn away from him in, like, a way that he totally would have done that to somebody else. Like, let's face it, he would have done that to somebody. Like, So I think it would be just poetic, and it'd be really cool.
And I would love to see that. I would love to see that, right? To where like he does where that happens, and then and he goes back to his old self, to where he never trusts anybody again, and he's always been on this thing about being on his own, and I don't give a shit about anybody, and I hate everybody, and I want to be back to being by myself, I kind of like that storyline, because I want to see MJF just back to himself and back to his heel self. I'm not a big fan of his his baby face aura that he got going on right now. A lot of people like it. I don't. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm just a fan of his. But I love him. I love him.
Face. Come on now. He still calls people whores. He's not a face. Like, he is
he's
face,
definitely not.
but he's not a face. Like,
he's definitely not a face, but he's but people like him now, and I don't like that, because I liked him when people didn't like him. That's when I liked him.
I mean, I still love him 100%, but I agree with you. I do love the a-hole MJF. I miss it.
Well, I didn't notice this. I'm seeing on Twitter that someone showed it, and Swerve's shoulders were up. His shoulders
were up. It's like the sky blue pin.
Yeah, they said that when Moxley rolled him over, Swerve's shoulders were still up. So
That's why he looked so shook.
Yeah, and she said the same thing. Like I said that shit when Swerve got, I mean when Sky Blue got pinned, her both of her shoulders weren't on the mat.
Not even remotely close.
And there was somebody else that I saw earlier, and they didn't have the both shoulders on the mat. They done some shady kind of
You need new refs, bro. Hi, I'm free. Available.
Hey, Connor's free too. Connor was a ref. Did you know that?
That
Siren?
is so amazing. Yes.
Connor was a ref, so Connor could definitely go in there, and let's get Connor in there to be a ref.
Yeah, exactly. Get proper
no.
calls.
I'm good. There's a reason I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that since 2020. I'd say I've seen a lot of things. Now I don't want to see. Yeah, I've seen blood. I've seen worms getting thrown at people.
You're like, I'm out.
Anything thrown at you, Connor?
What did you say, Mark?
Anything thrown at you? Words?
Yeah, yeah. There was well, not intentionally, but there was a match. It was a tag team for All's Coming Anywhere. I'm in the ring and they throw in stuff in the ring, and chair almost comes and hits me in the head.
Oh
almost.
Yeah. That's no joke.
I've seen. I've been in a match where two wrestlers actually are shoot fighting in the ring, like they're actually punching each other. And like, what do you do in that situation? Like, no one prepares you for that. Like, what do you do when they legit start punching each other?
Like,
and the match ends, and then they go to the back, and then they continue what they started in the ring.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'd love for you.
Hey, but you know they'll take care of you in AEW. I'm sure Tony Khan wouldn't mind having you on, especially. Well, let's put you in Ring of Honor. Let's get you in Ring of Honor. You'll be safe in Ring of Honor.
No, I'm good. If I'm gonna go anywhere, I'll go to AEW.
I would love to meet it.
But yeah, starting Ring of Honor. That's a good start to getting yourself on the main show, I guess. As long as I didn't have to referee any Marina Shafir matches, because I don't want to be a part of the bad matches that she has. I don't know if you like Marina Shafir, Siren, but
I'm a big Athena fan. I've loved Athena for a very, very, very long time.
She cannot talk. She has no charisma, no character, nothing.
She started doing her makeup better.
No. No, he's talking about Marina Shafir.
I know. That's what I mean. She started doing her makeup better.
Oh,
better. That's a positive. That's one positive I can think of. Come on, guys.
Like there was that one promo on Dark, and no one knew what the hell was going on. Nyla Rose doesn't know what's going on. Vicky Guerrero's looking like, what the hell is she saying? And then
I know.
Like it. I don't mean like a lot of people will come off of this as I hate her as a person. I don't hate her as a person. No. I just dislike her work.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want a part in refereeing those matches.
Nope.
You know, if I want my career as a referee to go somewhere, it's not going to go anywhere like that.
And I don't want those nasty ass, sweaty ass socks thrown in my face if I'm in the crowd. I'm throwing them back out of the way. They threw Cody's white belt back at him. I'm throwing that shit back. Bitch, you ain't throwing me those. You ain't throwing me those nasty ass socks. Hey. Get that crap out of here.
There is a solid market for that on the internet. You take those, you tell people where they came from. There's a lot of people who would pay for those socks.
I'm not in that business. I'll let somebody.
I was like, just mail them to me. I can totally find a buyer.
I don't even want to put those things. What am I going to do? Carry those things with me, put them in my pocket, and then
you just have like little tongs in a little bag.
I mean, if I had a baggie, yeah, I'd put them in there, and then, give me those like the tongs, those things where I can like grab them from a distance and then put them in there. Give me a gas mask, and then put them in there.
I don't understand why people do that. Like, I get the whole taking off but You're on TV. You want everybody to see your grippers? Is that what you want? Like, because I don't like that. Like, I don't know. I think it's weird. Get yourself some ring shoes. Come on.
I mean, or tape your feet. Just tape your feet. Like
Yeah.
just tape your feet like Umaga or the Samoas used to do. They didn't like to put on shoes and shit. Just tape
I
your
She should just
feet,
wear
bro.
what she comes out with. Or, like,
Right?
do like the Ronda Rousey type stuff, like the like you're wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then, yeah. I'm pretty sure those are comfortable. Those aren't like fucking rain boots, so you don't got to worry about that.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
She's
This
not
is-
my favorite wrestler. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I talk about her
So
a
Siren,
lot.
you'll realize that Connor, like, he's gonna bash on Ring of Shapiro more than anybody in the entire wrestling universe. So just know
It used
that
to be Brandy Rhodes. It used to be Brandy, but she left. So
yeah, she's gone. So we don't gotta
Yeah.
worry about her because and that one was more than justified.
But I
And
actually have to say that Brandy Rhodes is better than Marina Shafir.
there
I
you
will
go.
tell you guys. You heard it here.
They both can't cut a promo, but
No.
at least Brandy has some sort of interesting, entertaining stuff.
I was opening
Yeah.
my AEW cards and I got a Brandy Rhodes relic card and I was like, well, that sucks. Bummer. I could have been anybody else. Like, no. Okay. But no, tonight was really good. Tonight was an absolutely amazing episode. You guys, do you do collisions and rampages as well?
Yes, we do do Rampage and Collision live reactions. Sometimes it varies on Saturdays because I'm busy sometimes, but we normally do them on Saturdays. We haven't done a Collision in about 2 weeks, but we should be good for this week.
I'm usually here with the with football and stuff going on. Sometimes I'm not around.
Doing your sports ball, man. I'm already judging you.
So I'm sometimes around, but right now there's not a lot going on Saturdays, so more than likely I will be here. I think actually we didn't do one this past Saturday, Connor. We didn't even do anything this past Saturday. But we did do one Saturday. We did do one Friday. But yeah, I'm usually down for whatever, as long as there's nothing important going on. And right now, on Saturdays, it's not really much because my real college football doesn't start till the beginning of the year. So
I
the end
only
of the
watch
year, I
wrestling
should
and
be
play
good.
games.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. That's pretty much what I do too on my off time. Like I'm ready to get off here and start gaming. So
yeah, but tomorrow night we'll be back for Talking Elite, our 2-year anniversary. Finally doing it. Adam will be asking the questions stuff. We have a lot of good categories. So we have like our best reactions. So like we've done these live reactions for a while, so we have a lot of debut reactions to Edge. We got Saraya, Kyle O'Reilly. There's so many ones that we have that we're gonna do the best debuts, the funniest moments. Almost all those are Chris, and some of it wasn't even supposed to be funny, but it comes out as funny.
Those are the best moments.
Yeah, almost the entire category that isn't supposed to be funny, but it just comes out as funny. Yeah, definitely join us for that. Friday.
Hey Connor, before we hop off, we gotta give our grade. Let's give our grade for tonight's show.
I didn't see the first 2 matches, so from what I did see, I'd give it a 7.9. But I feel like once I watched what I missed, I'll give it 8.5. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give it an 8 something. So I'll go 8.5.
Me?
Yeah, go for it, Simon. I'll let you go ahead.
I'm just gonna give it. Yeah, I'm about the same thing, like an 8.2.
Yeah, and I was right there in between you guys. I was thinking 8.3. I liked it. I fairly enjoyed the show. There was things that could be done better, but I mean, not gonna be mad at it, and I didn't hate it. So, yeah, so 8.3 is where I stand. And then Connor, I'll let you sign us off. And then Siren, don't sign off until after.
The devil is here, or was here. Greg says new fan guys about this guy. I believe he's saying it because there's a Giants New York Giants poster in the background.
Well, it's been there. I don't know. I this has kind of been there. New fan guy, but this guy Mark has to get a better setup. Oh man, wow! I appreciate that. I love the feedback, and I will listen to absolutely nothing of that because I give a shit about what you think. So, get your own setup, and you can do your own shit.
I feel like he's meaning the New York Giants.
I don't know
I
anything
really
about
don't give a
sports.
shit what he meant. I really don't give a shit.
I don't think he's meaning Jason
good,
said
yeah.
to Twitch, Siren.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. That is so amazing. I'm gonna actually probably hop on there after here and get some gaming done. So
Yeah.
I'll see y'all
Yeah,
later.
we'll be back tomorrow talking Elite. As I said, Saturday, AZ Canada. We'll be back finally. Siren is actually on there.
Yeah.
That was actually her first appearance. Technically,
Yeah,
that
just
was
gonna-
her first appearance, but
It
this
was.
is her first appearance live. But AZ Canada was really good. Then Saturday, we'll have our collision reaction. Talking Elite tomorrow. And just check out our links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. Facebook and Twitter for all of our special guest updates, show updates, and stuff like that. Spotify is for all of our interviews, Talking Elites, and soon to be AZ Canada will be on there. We don't really get much traction from Twitch because we mainly put all of our stuff in the YouTube, but we do come across some good Twitch people that do comment.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And our goal is 500 subscribers. Our goal is 500 subscribers before the year is over with. Still subscribe if you haven't. We are at 462 right now.
Crush it.
I believe we gained a few during the night. Probably because of Siren. Probably. I would say probably because of Siren.
That's because of Siren. She got us those subs.
I brought some people over, you guys. And you want to know why? It's because a lot of my people love wrestling too. So we're here.
Awesome.
Yeah. We definitely love having you on, Siren. And it looks like we vibe well together. So
yeah, everybody's super cool. I dig it.
Yeah, so we look forward to. I've already put your name in our bio, so you're technically a member already. It doesn't. Yeah.
Expect it.
Yeah. Is there anything else I'm missing?
No, other than that, man. Obviously, just like and subscribe. Obviously, we got a new member here. We are gonna have. We might have a guest this year, if not next year. We got our biggest guest of the entire show coming up within the next few months. Some of you know. We've given up really huge hints about who he is, and that's going to be our biggest guest that we've ever had. Obviously, he's main evented a couple WrestleManias. Once he's healthy, he will be in here to do an interview with us, and that's one of our biggest goals, man. Is to have big guests, and when we have the bigger guests we can get is the more subscribers we get. So as long as y'all like and subscribe, we can get there. And maybe I will retract my statement about doing the swerve dance about getting the 500 subs. We didn't get there, so I couldn't do it. So how about this? What are we? What's the date today, Connor?
Today is the 13th.
All right. So we're at the 13th. All right. So we're at, what'd you say?
462.
All right, 462. So if we get to 500 subs, I will go back and do, I will say what I was supposed to do when I said we were going to do it. So 500 subs before the end of the year. If we get to 500 subs by January, or do I say December 31st, Connor?
I mean, you could do it by World's End. I mean,
Yeah.
Want to do by World's End? Okay. We're gonna go by Siren. She says by World's End. If we get 500 subs by World's End, I will do the swerve dance at the following Dynamite. If we get to 500 subs by World's End.
I'm gonna
And
crush
that's it.
this out so hard, you guys. You have no idea. I'm gonna put the full weight of my social media behind that.
Oh my god.
You're gonna regret
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're gonna regret that, Mark. I told you.
I only have
You-
like 13,000 followers on Instagram.
You got a lot
Wait,
of,
hold on. So hold on. Let me I said about that's
No,
let's go to
it's done.
January
So shall it be
31st.
written. So shall it be done. You are so done, son. Like, I want to see this dance. I want to see this dance. I'm excited.
All right. So okay. All right. I'm screwed here. Okay. So I can't go back and redact it. So
Yeah.
all right. So that's it, guys. So all right. Y'all got y'all's job to do. If y'all want to see it, put it out there. Miss Deborah, I already know you've been trying.
Hit the bell.
So more than likely, y'all will see it at the following Dynamite episode at World's End. If you get us to 500 subs before
You guys
World's End.
got this. I believe in you.
Last year our goal was 300, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem meeting goals here.
No,
Why
we're
are you
crushing
doing this to me, Connor? Why do you hate me so much?
We're crushing.
But I do.
Just be awesome. That's all you've done so far.
Oh,
that I've
because
noticed anyway.
No, you're the one who mentioned it. Was it like last week or something that? I don't know. Someone mentioned it, the Prince Nile dance, and
I love it.
you accepted it, and then I don't.
But
think
yeah, but we didn't get to close to the goal. That was the thing.
Do I get like a
It was like, it
whole
was
full
done.
body cam of it? Like, are you gonna stand up and give us the whole thing?
Of course.
Okay, fantastic. Good.
That's the whole plan. But only if we get to 500 subs. I want 500 subs. Now that you said it, I was going to say before the year end, but now that you say it before World's End, which is close to year end, but if we don't get it at the start of World's End,
I get it.
then no deal.
Oh, we gonna do it. I believe in us, and I'm gonna be really annoying to all my people. So they deal with me being really annoying all the time. That's why they like me.
Now, Mark was talking about a special guest. Tomorrow night we will be announcing our final guest of 2023. Our big name wasn't able to be on in December because he's having neck surgery. He's had neck surgeries quite a lot in his career. If you can put that together, you can probably figure out who it is. But we do have one more person coming on at the end of the year, which we are in, which will be announced tomorrow night on Talking Elite for our 2-year anniversary. We got a few more comments I'll show. Jason says, I like your setup, Mark. And then
Hey, thank you, Jason.
Ethan says, what up, Mark?
Ethan, my boy. Of course. Love you, Ethan.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for our Dynamite reaction. Definitely come by tomorrow for Talking Elite, as I've said. 2-year anniversary. Then Saturday, AEZ Canada. Later that day, or that evening, AEW Collision. Yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow for our Talking Elite 2-year anniversary special.
Okay.